Salman Rushdie on stage in 2022 has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. Hadi Matar, a 27-year-old from New Jersey, was found guilty in a New York court for attempted murder and assault after the attack left Rushdie partially blinded and injured a second man. The incident occurred as Rushdie was being introduced for a talk on protecting writers. Video shown to the jury captured Matar rushing the stage. District Attorney Jason Schmidt said that Rushdie is still traumatized from the attack, which damaged his eye, liver and intestines. The second victim, Henry Reese, was also stabbed. Matar received a 7-year sentence for that assault to run concurrently. His lawyers argued that he did not have the intent to kill and plans to appeal. Let's take a listen to what Hadi Matar told the judge during his sentencing hearing.
Salman Rushdie wants to disrespect other people. Other people and also be a bully, essentially. He wants to bully other people. I don't agree with that. I'm not necessarily saying that because I didn't agree with that what happened. I'm just saying that I just personally don't agree with his view.
To South America now, where in Colombia, violence against the LGBTQ+ community is rising at an alarming rate. A new report by Caribe Aforivo reveals that since 2023, one LGBTQ+ person has been murdered every 2 days. So far this year, 41 individuals have been killed, a 47% increase from the same period in 2024. Most victims were gay men and transgender women, despite Colombia's falling national murder rate. Killing targeting LGBTQ+ people remains steady. 109 were reported last year alone. Rights groups say while legal protections have improved, including marriage and adoption rights, implementation and justice have lagged behind. Marcela Sanchez of Colombia Diversa says few hate crimes are properly investigated or prosecuted, despite efforts to train prosecutors in LGBTQ+ rights. Let's listen in to what some of these activists had to say.
De hoy en los conteos de Caribe Afirmativo, que somos una organización no social y que aún no hemos corroborado información con la institucionalidad, damos cuenta de 41 asesinatos en el año 2025 de personas LGBTIQ+, que seguramente muchos de ellos fueron cometidos motivados por la orientación sexual, identidad y expresión de género de las víctimas.
Cada 2 días, según este informe, una persona es asesinada, una persona LGBTIQ+, y cada 2 días una persona de esta población ha sido víctima de violencia sexual. El informe presenta cifras desgarradoras que constituyen un llamado urgente para erradicar las dinámicas de prejuicio en el país.
El informe refleja una realidad preocupante. En 2024, Caribe Afirmativo registró en su informe 164 homicidios.
Los datos de este informe son un llamado para tomar medidas de protección urgentes, atención integral a las víctimas y sanción efectiva a los responsables.
The President's Human Rights Advisor, Paula Galvreva, promised action but acknowledged the challenge, saying nothing should be above the respect for life. Activists say Colombia's future will be judged not just by its laws, but how it protects its most vulnerable. We now move back over to the United States, where in the ongoing Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial, pop singer Dawn Richard told a jury on Friday that she often saw the hip-hop mogul beat his then-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, who earlier testified that Combs physically and emotionally abused her throughout their 11-year relationship. Richard recounted an incident at Combs' Los Angeles home in 2009 when Combs beat Ventura and dragged her upstairs by the hair. Richard said that she had heard breaking glass and screaming. She also shared that Combs had called her and others who witnessed the assault into the studio the next day and gave them flowers and said their careers would be harmed if they reported the incident. Meanwhile, singer Justin Bieber's representatives have issued a statement that said Bieber was not a victim of Coombs but supports others who were and are seeking justice from the hip-hop mogul. Coombs has not pleaded guilty to 5 felony counts of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. Coombs has been held since September in a Brooklyn jail when not in court. If convicted on all counts, he could face a minimum of 15 years in prison and life behind bars. We finish in the Indo-Pacific now, where China's landscape technology successfully launched 6 satellites into orbit today using its methane-powered ZQ-2E-Y2 rocket. The rocket lifted off the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in northwest China. The Beijing-based company became the world's first to launch a methane liquid oxygen rocket in July of 2023, ahead of rivals like SpaceX and Blue Origin. Methane is considered less polluting, safer and cheaper than other hydrocarbon fuels and suitable for reusable rockets. Landscape has boosted the rocket's payload to meet growing demand in China's commercial space sector, with competition intensifying to build the satellite constellation as alternatives to SpaceX's Starlink. Founded in 2015, Landspace is among the earliest and most well-funded private firms in the field.